Hi guys, welcome back to the stream. This is my first stream in this uh, channel because this is the new channel. I'm trying to solve code forces. I'm actually a beginner who is trying to solve this. So yeah, please stay till the end and let's start with the uh, code. Okay, we will start with the solving this question. So I picked this question from CP-31. So in last stream, what happened is, let me adjust this. So in last stream, okay, let's start. So in last stream, what happened is, so I was streaming in another channel which was my main channel. uh, I was streaming uh, the same questions from code forces. In that, one of one person told in the chat section that you why don't you try the questions from CP30. So I'm trying to solve the questions from CP30 from today, which is actually 900 rated questions. So I hope I will solve these questions. So it may take like, I usually take 1 hour to solve. I will try to reduce the time by to 30 minutes. If I can't solve, then I will go with Gemini to where I will try to understand the question and then I'll solve this question. One second guys, there is a error in the, so I connected with the different Wi-Fi. Okay, let's start with the question. So I told you, right, I picked this question from CP31 from Priyansh, TLE eliminators. Nation. The cloner met an interesting problem, but he cannot come up with the solution immediately. Time is running out. Please help him. Initially, you are given an array A consisting of n uh, two integers, and you want to change all elements in it to 0. Okay, but he cannot come up with the solution immediately. Time is running out. Please help him out. Initially, you are given an array A consisting of n, which is greater than n, which is greater than or equals to 2 integers, and you want to change all elements in it to 0. In one operation, you select two indices L and R. Two and okay. L and R, L and R, L and R, uh, and do the following operation. So let S equals A XOR AL plus 1 XOR, okay, to all the bitwise XOR operations. So we have to perform bitwise operations for it. Denotes bitwise operations. So then for all L less than equals I, less than equals R, replace AI with S. AI with S. Then for all I in between and including L and R, replace AI with S and do the following. Okay. Initially, you are given an array A. We are given an array. Okay. We have to pick any two indices from this. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Pick any indices L and R and do the following. Let S denotes bitwise operation. Then for all I which is greater than L and less than R, replace AI with S. You can use the operation above in any order at most 8 times in total. You can use the operation above in any order. Operation in any order at most 8 times in total. Find a sequence of operations such that performing the operation in order or once in A are equal to 0, and it can be proven that the solutions always exist. Okay, let's see the in the first test case, since one all the elements in the array are equal to 0. In the first test case, since 1 bit of input 1 1, So I'm assuming that performing a bitwise operator means if we have 2, we have to convert it to the bits, like if 2 is there, 2 ones are 2 0 and 2 0 1, we get as bit as 1 and 0. For 3, 2 1, we'll get 1 1 for 3. I'm assuming that performing a XOR operation means if we have 2 and 3, we perform an XOR operation means 1 0 1 1, we get 1 0. 0 and 1 is the bitwise operation, XOR operation between 2 and 3. I am assuming this is the, so I know what is the XOR operation. Converting, we have bits and performing a, if they both are different, we get bit as 1. If they are same, we get 0. So I am assuming that bitwise operators XOR operation between 2 and 3 will be 0 and 1. So once I will check, it is what I am thinking. Plus 0 and 1, which is 1 in decimal, and I got XOR. So what I was thinking, which was correct. Now, so I'll ask what if 0 XOR. No, I will get 0 only, right? Now we got what is XOR, right? After performing the operations on segment 1 and 4, 1 and 4, all the segments in the array are equal to 0. Okay. Now what he is telling is we have to pick two indices. We have to pick two indices, any two indices, and the most operations, the maximum operations we can do is 8 times. We can perform the operation at most 8 times. We'll note it here, 8 times is the maximum times you can do it. And okay, by default the length will be the maximum amount of time we can perform, right? So we can easily note, we can give the operation for loop, we can directly give as the length of the string, which will be maximum 8 times. So we have to pick any two indices from whole length of the vector, and then uh, replace all them. So if you perform any of them, like 1 and, in this is saying that this, after performing the operation on segment 1 and 4, 1 and the 4, all the elements in the array are equal to 0. 1 and 0 obviously will get 1, right? So all them he'll replace with 0. So we have to give him which index, in which index we he have performed it. So instead of 0, he's taking it as 1, as a 1, and the third index as 4. So he's performing 1 and 0, right? So we'll take it as 1 and 4. Now, so he performed from A0 to A3, and then he replaced all AI elements like A0, A1, A2, A3 with yes. What is the operator? What is the XOR value we got here is, we'll see, 1 and 0, right? 1 and 0 will be 0 1 and 0 0 0. So I have a confusion. So it is a very stupid confusion. If I'm asking this, then I'll ask it. Last, I have a very stupid confusion. I'll clear it now. What? Hmm, I was having doubt in this because I don't know. Like, one can be written as one only. Why in XOR the result is one if the bits are different, and zero if they are same. One and zero are different. The result is one. So the XOR between 1 and 0 is equals 1, right? Then when you performed 1 and the fourth one, 1 and 0, then how will you get 0? So all the operators are okay. Once I will check. So first I will do 1 will be 0 1, 2 will be 1 0, right? 1 1. So will be third 3 will be 1 1, be 0 0. We'll get 0 0 and 0. So we should, from what I did is, we should get actually the bitwise till we perform till 1 XOR 2 XOR 3. I will get it as 0 0 as my answer, but I will, after that I'm getting confused. For that I'll just ask it, and 3 XOR 0 equals 0. Okay, 1 is binary, 0 1. This is correct. Yes, till this is correct. Any rule XORed with itself is 0. Okay, I was not knowing this rule, which is 0 and decimal. XOR 0 XOR, which is in decimal. Okay, okay, I forgot this. I was not aware about this rule. I performed every operation, but I was unaware about that rule. Now we have to. So once what we'll do is, so we got to know if we get any answer as 0. Then we, what we'll do is we'll replace everything. We'll just take that two elements. So if we get the maximum element where we get 0, right? Okay. Huh. Now we got to know that we have to either get 0 or the same element. Once we'll try how much elements that we can get for after performing the operation on segment 1 comma 4, all the elements in the array are equal to 0. In second we'll try by ourselves, then we'll check out the note that he has given below. 8 1 3 1 4 1 5 9 2 6. In this uh, we have to pick any two and perform, pick any two indices, right? We have to pick any two so that all the elements will turn to 0. Mm. How can we turn all them to 0? I'm not getting it. I'll check the what is given in the second test case. After the first operation, the array becomes, in the first operation the array becomes 3 comma 1 equal to comma array bar array. So it's converting this to the second operation, the array becomes equal to 3, 1, 4, 6. After the second operation, the array becomes equals to, in the second test case, after the first operation, how is actually performing, which arrays he has taken. After the first operation, the array becomes equals to 3, 1, 4. So he has taken the maximum I can do with where he can make them to 3. I'll take 3 and 6. I'll try it. We has taken from 3, 4 till 7, right? I'll take 1 and 2 now. 0, 1 and 1, 1 will get as 0, 1, 1, 0. So no, I'm really not getting what he's trying to tell in this question. So, I got to know what he's saying in question, but I don't know how he solved the second test case. In the second test case, the after the first operation, how is solving the first operation? The array becomes above in any order at most 8 times. Find the sequence of operations such that order all elements in A are equals to 0. It can be proven that pattern recognition is the very hardest thing that I can do. Right. Operation you select two indices. Any two indices where denotes the bitwise operation. Then for all replace AI with text, you can use the operation above in any order. And I'm really getting frustrated by this question. I'll check once what how the stream is going. 1 second, 1 second. And I'm really getting frustrated by this question. I'll check once what how the stream is going. 1 second, 1 second. The what we'll do is we'll replace everything. We'll just take that two elements. So if we get the maximum element where we get 0, right? Okay. Uh, now we got to know that we have to either get 0 or the same element. Once we'll try, the same element. Okay, let's back. Come back with the question now. So we'll see what he's doing in the third test case now. Third test case 1 and 5. Oh, what? Now I got to know. He's trying to convert all the operation as same. All the elements to same. If we perform any operation to same, then if there is a operation for same XOR operation between same elements, then then the answer will be zero, right? Okay, okay, okay. I got it. So in then then we have to search 3 1 4 1 5 9 2 6, right? What we'll do is we'll take an element and another element and 5 0 1 5 will be 2. I'm trying to understand how he's converting that question into 1 and 5, right? 5 will be. Got it. Got 4. And then he performed that 4 with the same 4 will be 0. So if they are same, then he'll skip it. Okay, I got it. I got it. 3 converting uh, 1 2 3 4 5 6. It performs 6 times maximum. I'll take the second test case and try this on at that. 3 1 4 1 5 9 2 6. So if I take any two elements and then if the what if the XOR perform the XOR operation, then replace AI with yes. If I take the starting element and the last element and then take the XOR between them, and then I'll convert every element to 5, then I can do that, right? Yet S equals to AI L and R. 3 and 6. It should be equal to 0. It should be equal to 0. If I take the first element and the last element and I replace them, once I'll take it 1 1, and then I replace everything with 0. Okay. Now what I'll do is, then you can do everything like this only, right? The four test. Okay. Now this is the second operation, and so for every operation we can do this. Only we can get two answer, right? So like assume we have 3 1 4 1 5 9 2 6. I'm talking about this test case. If I replace this, I know I'll make XOR operation between 3 and 6 now. Of 3 and 6, now what we'll get 6 as the XOR operation. That's what I got here. Now I'll replace every element from 3 to 6 as 6. Now we did one operation. Now what we'll do is, no, no, this is one operation. In one operation you have to do everything. Okay, nice. We did that. We replaced every element with 6 by doing every XOR operations. Now So we can do like we can replace 3 and 6 with 6, right? We did this, and then I make an operation between 6. After replacing with 6 and 6, we'll get the XOR as 0, right? For everything we can do this. 1 and 7 we can make an XOR and replace every element with that, and then the starting and second, everything gets two operations, right? Everything will be two operations itself. Note that you do not have to minimize. Okay, we will see the output. Then print k lines. In the line ith, the output li and r ith operation. What is done today? Uh, use, okay. Then print k lines. You have to print k lines. Okay, okay. So 4 and 7. He has used 4 and 7, and then what he did is 1 and 8. Oh my god. Okay, the output what we have to do is the output we have to perform is okay. Now I understood. We have 3 1 4 1 5 9 2 6, right? What he did is, so to minimize the operation we have to do only 8 maximum we can do 8 operations, right? Now what he did is he took the fourth index, which is 1 and seventh. 1 2 3 4 5. So I am getting confused that if we take no, it will not take, yeah, only one operation will be done. Okay. So we could have done one and we could have 1 and 6. We'll see what will be 6, right? 1 and 6 will be 101. It will be 6. Replace every element with 6. So now 3. Okay. Now what he did is 1 and 8. 1 and 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Look at here. 1 and 2. 1 is 0 1 and 1 0 1 1 will be 3. So he replaced every element with 3. It will become 3 1 4 3 3 3 3 6. 1 and 8. The 3 will be 1 1 and 1 0 1, right? 0 1 0. It will be 1 0. Technically it will be 1 0 1 0. So what will be the decimal for 1 0? It will be 2 power 0 into 0 plus 2 power 1 into 1, it will be 2. What it did, every element will be replaced by 2. Now 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2. The third operation will get 0. If you make, if we, oh no guys, what he did is, I'm getting it wrong. I got it. I'm getting it wrong every time. 3 1 4 1 5 9 2 6, right? So what he did in the first is He changed fourth and seventh. He took fourth and seventh. One, two, three, four. Fourth one is one. Five, six, seven is second one. We'll get is as three. So he replaced every element from three, 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 six. So now what he'll do is he has did from one and eight. So the answer will get us two, 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 two. You'll get every element as two, right? Now he is telling us that he did only this much. But in the third test case, uh, after the second operation, the array becomes equals to 0, 0, 0. No, why it will be 0, 0, 0? I'm not getting it. So, okay, I'll see the third test case what he has done in third test case. Okay, sixth month 154147 154147. Uh, I'll check from there is a pattern that I am not getting it. There is a pattern that I am not getting it. There is a pattern that I am not getting it. Oh no, guys! What he did is I'm getting it wrong. I got it. I got it. I'm getting it wrong every time. 31415926, right? So what he did in the first is I'll ask this question because I'm not getting what he. I got to know what he's trying to tell, but I'm not recognizing the pattern easily now. I'll just see how stream is going. He changed fourth and seventh. He took fourth and seventh. One, two, three, four. Fourth one is one. Five, six, seven is second one. We'll get is as three. So he replaced every element from three, 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 six. So now what he'll do is he has did from one and eight. So the answer will get us two, 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 two. We'll get every element as two, right? He changed fourth and seventh. He took fourth and seventh. One, two, three, four. Fourth one is one. Five, six, seven is second one. We'll get is as three. So he replaced every element from three, 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 six. So now what he'll do is he has did from one and eight. So the answer will get us two, 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 two. We'll get every element as two, right? Okay. You still to solve this constructive problem, I don't need to try an optimal minimization for the mirror to front of the mind. Here is the person also. Okay. When you perform the operation on a segment L, comma, all elements in that segment becomes the XOR sum of these segments. Let's call it X. When it happens, you apply the operation to the exact same segment a second time. What happens if you apply the operation to the exact same segment of second time? The new XOR sum will be hmm, the length of the element is odd. I can choose. Okay, there is a confusing part again in this. If the length is even 4 4 don't need any operation, then it will be automatically, it will be 0, XOR of 0. The length is odd, then we have to perform till the last element, and then okay, there will be a mistake. I understood it. And even select the entire array 1 comma n, all elements become some value x. Okay, select the entire array 1 comma n, again become n, because n is even, all elements become 0. The total operation will be 2. Okay, yes, I know. Okay, I figured it out at the starting only. But if n is 2, if the array length is odd, doing 1 comma n twice won't work, because x for some will just stay x. Instead, we break the array into even lengths overlapping parts. Okay, okay, I got it, why I divided that into this. If we do this, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right? But the third one will be separated, so here divided 1 2 3 4, fourth length 3 3 3. Now what he did is 1 and 8 b. So the XOR will be 0 0 0 0. 2 and eventually it will be 0. But select the entire array 1 comma n, again because n is even, all elements become 0. Total operations 2. Case 2, n is odd. If array length is odd, doing 1 comma n twice won't work, because XOR will just say x. We break the array into even length overlapping parts. Select the segment n minus 1, since n is odd, n minus 1 is even length. All elements from 1 to n minus 1 becomes some value y. It is odd and twice won't work, because the XOR sum will just stay x. Instead, we break the array into even length overlapping parts. Length overlapping parts. Length overlapping parts. If I have here one, I can do two operations, then why he's doing? I'm literally getting frustrated by this question. This is not what it is doing. This code which is given by is wrong, I guess, because we have the length, right? We have the length, like we have. It is not. It did not understand the question properly, right? 6 and third question is not just two operations. It is six operations. It is even, right? That will not be. He is not giving correct answer. Gemini is not giving correct answer. 1 minus 1, then minus 1, then n minus. It is not what it is trying to do. Wait one second. Note that you do not have to minimize k if there are multiple solutions. You may output any of them. We can give any of them, right? So if it is even, then I will perform from 1 1 1 1. Okay, 2. For even, it will be two operations. For odd, it will be four operations. 1 till n minus 4. 1 second, I'll stretch my legs. So okay, if it is n, if n is even, if n is even, then we can perform two operations from 1 to n and 1 to n, from converting all elements to same element, then converting same element to 0, right? And for if it is odd, then we can perform it as till n minus 1, and then convert that n minus 1 to 0, and that convert that 0 and any other n minus 1 to uh, which binary element it comes, and then that to 0. So it will be 4. My god. Well, that to 0. So it will be 4. My god. Well, that to 0. So it will be 4. I'll declare a victory. we get int and then we get the vector, right? Now if uh, n mod 2 is equals to 0, then we perform cout equals cout will be cout will be we have to check whether if any of the operations in that, if any of the element will be, if any of the element in any of the integer from both of them are 0, then it will be just one operation, and if not, then it will be two operations, right? If n mod 2 is 0, then I have to check another time. If array index 0 equals to 0, or index minus 1 equals 0, then cout uh, 1, right? And after that, what I have to do is and cout 1 n. Okay. Now, if it is, if both of them do not satisfy this, okay, then it will be else, right? Else if uh, that's for JavaScript, right? Else cout and then and then cout n. If n mod 2 not equals 0, then what we'll do is mm, if it is not, if it is not, what if uh, let's assume the question, the length is 7 and the starting element and the last element, the starting element is 1 and the last element is 0. This test case will come, I know that this test case will come. Here is the question, that 100 and 0, this is just one question, right? If it is not 0, first we'll check whether the uh, starting element and the last element is 0 or not. Any of them is 0, then we'll directly print the one operation and then we'll end it. If it is not a 0, then we will will do as per the four output will be that the four test case, but okay, four test case will be there. Okay, if n for a index 1, okay, and is 0 equals 0, or a index minus 1 equals 0, then we'll directly print out uh, 1 and cout 1. My paper is 1 second. If it does not work, then we will go with then we will go with uh, the four outputs, right? Else, if any one of them is not zero, then I hope I'm doing it correctly. Otherwise, it will be a very embarrassing one now. Uh, C out 4, C out 4, and C out 1. I should have write here handle, right? I have not written here handle only. Then it will be another error, right? And minus 1, and then the same output, because it will, if it is any integer greater than 0, greater than 1, greater than 0, it will convert to the same element, and then we'll convert it to 0, right? So it will be same. Now from n minus 1 to n. Okay, then we'll try to run this. Okay, one second. Either it is running. No, it is not running system. Right. Uh, One second. And we have taken any other element. No, right. We'll take B, right? B. One second. I will format everything from here till here. We have 4. 1 equals 2 equals 3 equals 0. Okay, 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 okay. So we got it. Two operations. Two operations. No, it can be directly like 1 and 0. Right? We have to apply 1 and 0. He has told that it can be multiple solutions and we'll copy it. 1869. But it should not be greater than 8, right? If I am doing the question and an error does not occur, syntax error. Mm, Array, I did not change the question language for it while submitting. One second, I'll change it. Submitted. Okay. So our first test case has passed successfully. Array, no, I can't see this because test case 3 not equals 0 after performing the operation. A index 1 is not equals 0. Wrong answer. In test case 3, what is test case 3? 0. Okay. It directly print it out, right? Why have to do everything circles like this? 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Why should we do this, right? What if it's 0? What if it is not 0? We'll directly take it out. Either it can take it or it should not take it. But it is obviously less than 7. It will be less than 4 only. Okay. But if it is not 0, then it obviously should pass to this test case. Why it is not? What is wrong in my code? अरे भाई सुनना ओए. It's not working, guys. It's not working. What is wrong in my code? अरे भाई सुनना ओए. It's not working, guys. It's not working. What is wrong in my code? I'll ask that. अरे भाई सुनना ओए. It's not working, guys. It's not working. But it should not be. I still trying to write it as. Just delete it. Many issues. -1. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I used Python syntax here. I used Python syntax here. Okay, on my one side, one second. It should submit now. Again, it's parent test is fail on third one. Okay, okay. I'll just delete that. Yes. The only thing I was making mistake, which was checking whether these starting index and the last index are zero or not. That should have I should have avoided it. So I have successfully. I took a very long time. How many times I took? I took 77 minutes to solve just one question. So okay, this was our stream, and I think I'll end it right now. It took me a very long time to solve it. The understanding of that question was very difficult for me. I should practice more problems so that it can be familiar for me whenever I see it, right? So yeah, thank you. If you're watching, please subscribe. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you. I'll end the stream now. Bye bye, guys.